Hello everyone, hope you're all doing good, hope you're all having a good time. So today we are going to look at the stock prices of Titan. So we are going to discuss about Titan stock prices. We are going to look at the price action of Titan Limited on one-day chart. So this analysis is on behalf of Akshay. So one of our regular subscribers, Akshay Jade, has requested us to do an analysis on Titan Limited. So this analysis is on behalf of his request. So shout out to Akshay, and thanks a lot for his comments. Thanks a lot for his interaction with our contents. So let us dive into the analysis of Titan Company Limited. Let us see what's happening in the price action. So before we talk about the price action, you can do me a favor. Just click on the subscribe button, click on the notification icon. So if you do that, you can receive more insightful contents and more insightful trading analysis just like this. So without wasting any further time, let us get started. Let us see what's happening in the stock prices. So first of all, I'm not a big fan of luxury companies, but here I can see some decent opportunities in Titan. I think maybe in the coming days we may see some good movements in the stock price. So first of all, if you look at the price action of Titan, we can see that since from the beginning of Jan, right? I guess exactly from 6th Jan till somewhere around 6th of June. I'm sorry, since 6th of Jan till 2nd of June, we see a range bound market here. We see that the prices are moving in sideways, and right now if you look at the stock prices, we have a very good solid breakout, right? So if you look at the stock prices, we have a strong breakout here, and along with the breakout we see some a strong bullish candle. That means it has a very good momentum. The breakout that we see here, right, it has a very strong force behind it, and along with the strong momentum based breakout, we also have an increasing volume. So you can notice that the volume is increasing since from the bottom itself. Since from the day the stock prices started to climb, since from this point we can see a consistent increase in the trading volume. So increasing volume, and then we have a very strong breakout. So both indicates the buyers are very strong in the stock. The buying activity or the buying pressure is very strong in Titan here. And also if you notice the stock prices, right, if you look at the range here, the so-called important support is exactly around 1400. The support that's over here, it's very strong, and also the resistance that's over here, it was a very long standing resistance. The resistance was there since from the beginning of since the beginning of Jan, since the beginning of this year we are seeing this resistance. The prices were trading below the resistance, and this is the first time we see the break from the resistance. So apart from that, we also have a very good false breakout. So before the beginning of this sharp rally, we had a strong false breakout here. And if you look at the false breakout, this is a little interesting. If you look at the price action here, it's quite interesting to understand what's going on here. So we had a breakout, we had two bearish candles, and along with the bearish candle, we quickly had a huge increase in the volume. The volume quickly shot up along with the breakout. So when the prices broke below the support, right, the volume also picked up, which means all the uninformed sellers who sold the stock at this downward breakout, the traders who have taken bearish position exactly at this point, they are actually trapped in the market. I guess somehow they got trapped by the market behavior. So you can see that is clearly evident in the volume. Right? So when you see the breakout, right, when you see a downside breakout, first the volume increased a little bit, and after the increase in the volume, quickly the volume started to go down, right? So increasing volume and then a quick decline in the volume, which means the people who have taken short position here, the traders who have taken bearish position, they got liquidated, they started closing out the position. We see a small short covering here. Okay, so that's one interesting aspect in this particular stock. And apart from that, we also see some a strong algorithmic activity over here. All right, we can see some algorithmic trading behavior closer to the resistance. So this kind of pattern that you see here, right, the market creates a kind of a solid base just below the resistance. We call it as absorption. So this technically means the sell orders are actually absorbed by the buyers. All the selling pressure is absorbed by the buyers, and most likely this kind of absorption pattern is created by algorithms. So mostly when algorithms try to reaccumulate the stock, when they try to absorb the liquidity, when they try to buy the stock, they create this kind of pattern. So this pattern that we see here, we call it as Wyckoff observation, because Wyckoff absorption, it's absorption, not observation. So Wyckoff absorption is one of the pattern which is coined by Richard Wyckoff. So Richard Wyckoff is one of the genius traders. He is the first price action trader. So he existed during somewhere around, somewhere during the period of First or Second World War. So most of my ideas are actually based on Richard Wyckoff. So this particular pattern is actually coined by Richard Wyckoff. He called it as absorption. And this kind of absorption pattern is mostly created by, operators. The people who operate the stock, they usually create this kind of absorption. So during the days of Richard Wyckoff, these so-called operators created this type of absorption pattern. But nowadays, since market is mostly electronic, since most of the time the trading activity takes place because of algorithms, this particular pattern is created by algorithms. So nowadays algorithms are more dominant, hence they create these type of absorption patterns. So we see a very solid absorption pattern, and the algorithms were already trying to put some pressure on the resistance. They were trying to break the resistance earlier itself, but unfortunately it didn't happen, and then the stock prices quickly fell down. And after that, again, we saw a quick false breakout, and then the prices quickly went up, and now we see a very good breakout on the stock prices. So here, since we have a breakout, since we have a very good increase in the volume and very good increase in the momentum, there is a good possibility of stock prices moving even higher. So there are three different possibilities here and three different ways the stock prices can move. So first of all, the stock prices can go all the way till 1750. It can break above 1750, and it can go even higher if the buying pressure sustains. On the other hand, a very good opportunity is when the stock prices falls down, when it creates a retest at the support at this particular resistance level. Okay, so when the prices falls down and when it creates a retest, the retest can give a very good opportunity to buy the stock. And right after the retest, the stock prices can go up. That is the second possibility. And there is a third possibility which I feel is highly unlikely to happen, where the market quickly turns bearish and the stock prices can once again fall back into the range. Even though I don't see this possibility, I see only there is only a 40% chance this is likely to happen, but there is a 70% chance the stock prices might continue to climb, and there is a 65% chance the stock prices can create a retest and it can move even higher. So this is how I see Titan here. I'm expecting a bullish activity, a more bullish dominant price action. But at the same time, we cannot ignore the bears. So if any negative news or, if we see any kind of negative events, the stock prices can quickly turn into bearish and the prices can fall back into the range. All right, we cannot discount that possibility. So keeping that in mind, if you are planning to trade this particular stock, or if you are planning to trade any specific stock, make sure you don't forget to use a proper risk management. So risk management is what separates successful traders from unsuccessful traders. So make sure you have a proper risk management technique before you trade these type of possibilities, these kind of opportunities. So being said that, this is how I see the stock prices. So hope you like this particular analysis. So if you like this analysis, kindly click on the the thumbs up icon and kindly subscribe, so that it will motivate us to make more videos like these. And also another input from my end, so if you want me to look at any particular stocks, if you want me to do any analysis on any particular scripts, leave it on the comment section below. Okay, so finally, thanks a lot for listening, thanks a lot for watching, have a good day.